You said it to the whole country, to the national TV, that you took the lab, the specimen to the NMS lab. So where is the third party coming from? Where's it coming from? So because you want to hide. So we want to know if that letterheaded that you guys came up with, and whoever wrote, there are some discrepancy in the spelling in some of your wordings. There's a lot of discrepancies in the logo and everything like that. But you failed to tell us the correspondent that you spoke with at the lab. No signature. You did not sign there, but we have a correct whatever that they signed, and we know the person we spoke with. And when we go there on that video on the 25th of this month, on the 24th of this month, we're going to ask for Esther Dede. And we're going to stream everything live for the whole world to see. You don't mess with America. I pray that you guys do not take anything to America. Because if we go there that very day, and the answer shows that they deny that you guys did not drop a specimen, the idea is that we are going to escalate this matter. We are going to force them to take legal action on that. And BBC, I know you've been publishing a lot of paperwork and all that. If it is true that you did not, or you guys you did not speak with the NMS, and you came up with that publication, we'll make sure that the NMS lab, they sue you. And TMS too. Whatever you form, if it shows that it is not real, they should also take legal action against you before going against the Lagos state government. And that's just the way it is. Discrepancy. Now, what we suspect that will actually happen was that it's likely we have Nigerian people all over, in every organization, all over the world. So it's likely that we have a Nigerian. That is what we are suspecting going on right now. Allegedly. There could be a Nigerian person working in the lab of NMS. Yes, Nigerians are the smartest people, black people in the world. Yes. Bossman, hold on, sir.
Allegedly assumption. No, hold on, sir. Please, let me just say one or two things. Even though I've already put a disclaimer earlier on, and I'm still going to repeat that again. Everything anybody says here, Bossman, on my platform, is their opinion, not the opinion of the owner of the platform. But I wanted to ask you a question. This lab, NMS lab in Pennsylvania, who are the people that go to them? Because I'm a media practitioner, so I don't know much about medical line, but I'm privy to some information. Is it going to be easy for a medical lab to issue something like that to anybody? Because I don't understand. But if you say so, if you say that is what happened... You said something.
Can you repeat yourself again?
Yeah, like, who are the people that go to the is the NMS or NTS or something in Pennsylvania? These people gave them... Because I don't think, aside the people that brought the fluid and all these things, or the government or probably NGO, I don't think anybody will be able to give any info about whatever they have in their laboratory to individual. That is just mine. I don't know, maybe it's possible. But if you said it's possible, okay. But to me, I don't believe, so many things. That's why when you say allegedly and this thing, I don't like those kind of, sorry sir, I don't like those kind of things on my platform when something is allegedly and something that we are not sure of. So if you know, since the inception of this platform, we don't talk about what we don't have the proof, in our hands. And I think what you're saying now is supposed to be the legal team of Baba that are going to be talking about, this thing. So if they've gotten every details of this thing, then they can come out to the public and tell the public this and this and this is what, we found out from all our Kurukere Waka at Pennsylvania. I just feel like that is the way it should be. It should be the legal team of Baba Mohbad himself that they're supposed to come out to say this thing. Yeah, if you are in charge of a peaceful walk, that is within your rights as a citizen. You can go ahead there. I'm sure the police in Pennsylvania will definitely give you that. I don't live in Pennsylvania, I live in Liverpool, but I believe the police will grant you that. But at the same time, anything that has to do with all these things, I think it should be coming from the legal team of Baba, not from any individual. You understand? So that they could give accurate interpretation of exactly what is happening to the people, to the masses. Because when we're saying something is allegedly, or I think, or probably, or maybe, me as a person, I wouldn't want that on my platform for something like it's allegedly, or probably, or this or that. That is something that somebody is not sure of. You understand? That is why I put the word that it should be the Baba legal team themselves doing all those things to the people. Probably they have a press conference and they say, we try to do this and this. This is what we find out. That everybody can pick from that point and everybody can analyze. That is certified and that is secured. But when an individual, says that, to us who have worked in the media for so many years, it might not really, I'm not trying to play down whatever you're saying, but it might not really hold water from we, you understand? So I would have said, Baba legal team should have been in best position to be analyze these things you're talking about. But you as an individual citizen, you have every right, for any peaceful work you want to do in any country, bar some places in Nigeria down there. So that is what I just want to say. But you can go out with your submission. But anything you are not sure, please don't say it on my platform.
You make a lot of sense, like I said. Before I alter any statement that comes out of my mouth today, I'm being very careful with what I say. Okay? There's a lot of stuff that I've not said at all. I only gave things that is not bad in the ear of that I can say into the public. Now, what I'm trying to say in essence is this. The paper, all right? The TMS News and the BBC News. It is true that they were not going to talk to an individual, but we did not go in as an individual. We went in as an organization. Okay, we went in as an organization. Okay, so what was published with in Punch newspaper on the said date was what I am. My head there. Your phone is vibrating. Mute. All right. Like I said, we want to know the correspondent that the BBC spoke with. Number two, the TMS lab, the TMS news. Who did they speak with at the NMS lab? They never mentioned the name. Punch newspaper printed the name, the first name and the last name of a staff of the lab that they spoke with. All right. They came up with the logo and all that. Like we said, we're going to find out. We're going to go there according to the documentation of these people that they gave to the Justice for Mohbad team. They said they never submitted any specimen, which we have it right here. I'm looking at it right now. I can't read it out to you guys until the Lagos State government debunk whatever the Punch newspaper published on the set date. But they haven't. It's been 14 days now. They haven't come out to debunk whatever they published regarding to the autopsy of Mohbad, or the specimen that was taken to the United States. They never did that. 14 days is enough for the government to come out to debunk it. They never did. And I don't think they will want to do that, because if they do, then we will print out the original copy to the whole world to see. All right, yes, and it's a legal team that's supposed to do this thing, but I'm privy to the information. And like I said, we are going to stream. There's going to be a peaceful demonstration. We have a document of the BBC, and we have a document that they release that we have in the document that they released by the TMS News. Just notice that. Do you guys notice that 2 pages were missing? Do you guys notice that 2 pages were missing in whatever they printed out? If you pay attention, you will see that 2 pages were missing. Do you ask question why the 2 pages, where did they go to? Why did they publish the 2 pages that was missing? 2 pages were missing. So we are going to on that said date, we are going to print out, we have all this document, we're going to give it to them. Does this thing come from your office? They need to know. They're going to ask questions. And if they say yes, it will propel them to grant a press conference and to talk about it. And if they say no, they still need to also grant a press conference and debunk it to the world. You don't want to go to CNN or any news outlet. Let them go to any news outlet in the US, and then and that's just the way it is. This is just, we don't need the legal team to do all this thing. This is the people, Nigerians that we've cited close in Toronto, in the US, that want to come and do the peaceful work, just doing our own civil duty regarding to justice for Mohbad, and that's exactly what we're doing. So to cut the story short, it still boils down to the fact that it's been 14 days. The government of Lagos State has not come out to debunk the publication of punching paper. That speaks a lot of volume. You all know that if the publication was actually faulty, that was published on that day, on the set date, Lagos State government will have shut down punching.
God bless you.
Lagos State government will have shut down punching.
God bless you, boss man. So what is the work of the legal team? Because like you rightfully said now, if they've not come out to debunk the news, and I think this is where the legal team is supposed to come in, this is their work. This is what they are supposed to be doing. They are legal practitioners. This is where they are supposed to be going. You're not an individual trying to do their own job for them.
No, we're not.
You know, you might be privy to some information. No, hold on, boss man. You might be privy to some information. You may have some things with you, but the legal team are the ones who are supposed to put those things out there. In a sane world where I live, this is the way it's done. Not an individual will be doing the work of, medical prayer, what is it called, law people for them, the legal team for them. So that is just my own concern about all these things. So what exactly is happening? I mean, what are the legal team? What are they doing? So that is what I want to know.
I guess
yes, you might be privy to the information. You might have the document with you. This is their job. This is what they are supposed to do. They are supposed to be the one, putting things out there. Oh, my people, can you see now that these people have not debunked this news? We've done this. This is what we're doing. Are they not paid for those things? Why must it be an individual? They're trying to tell people this is what is going on. That is where I have a little, problem. Because I don't understand. If it is coming, let's assume now it's a legal team or one of the legal team that is talking now. Yeah. Because it's coming from a legal practitioner. So everybody will say, okay, yeah. This is what is going on. This is what happened. So, and nobody is going to, say anything about that. But how can an individual be privy to those information that are supposed to be with the legal team? So this is what we're saying. That is the work of the legal team. Please go ahead, boss man.
Let me tell you something, all right? This is America. Yeah, and an individual cannot get information that I get. You have to go through an organization. They're not going to talk to you. There is an IPA law. I know about IPA law, so you don't want to go individually. Around February or January, well, of course, we called them individually. They didn't answer us. They didn't. So since we know, is a punching paper not a credible organization? Yeah, they did. And like I said, punching paper will never publish anything that does not make no sense. They did their findings. We cross-check. We went back again. Before they could publish this thing, they make sure they call, then they place a call to these people. These are the things that we said. We were waiting for the Lagos State government. Can you just amplify this thing and tell the Lagos State government to debunk what punching paper published out on that said day? We want them to publish it out. Maybe they will see what the legal team is going to do or not. But they have not said anything. And number two, lastly, whatever result that they printed out about Mohbad, do you know is against the Alobas family as well? If the government of Lagos State gave whoever news outlet, all those results that was printed out about Mohbad, they never gave it to Baba Mohbad, the father of the deceased. They never gave it to the lawyer of the deceased. They went ahead and published a private information of the deceased to the public. That is another angle where the legal team can come up with. Now, it's not about the legal team. This is about you knowing your right and knowing that they did wrong, knowing the quoting law in this matter. This is the private information of Mohbad. The Baba Mohbad or the Aloba family gave them, the government or whoever published those things to the media. Did they give them the rights? Did they take permission before a consent before publishing all this thing to the media? They didn't do that. No. Even the case is in a Lagos State case, Aloba is still the father. You still have to take permission. Before they exhume the body of Mohbad, they have to make Mr. Aloba to sign. Can you sign this that you gave Lagos State the permission to exhume this body? Mr. Joseph Aloba signed, giving them, oh yes, you get my consent, exhume this body. What are you talking about? Yes, the body of Mohbad is in the possession of the government, but does not give them the right to publish its personal information to the public, except you get the consent from the family. Permission. Publish I don't know. You will see what's going to go. Just see, what I'm praying for is that let us go to that on that very day, and the NMS says that no, we don't know anything about it, and you will see what's going to happen. You will see what's going to happen. We have all the documents.
Bossman. I get your point, but I just want you to reason from the angle where I'm coming from. Okay, if the Punch, like you said, publicize something out there and the people counter it themselves with something, now this is where the legal team now supposed to come on board, you know, and also counter what they counter. So let them get active. Let them be active. You know, they need to be proactive. So they are the ones who are supposed to be out there doing the necessary things, not an individual doing their job. For them, with them doing it, in the eyes of the people will embrace it easily. But if you or someone else is doing it, you know, the people might be divided with the opinion. You understand? Because the legal team, that is what said. You are not getting the point. You are privy to those information now. But the legal team are the one who are supposed to be doing this. They are supposed to be giving press conferences. Let's know their handle. Let them say something. Let us talk something. That is the way it should be.
I guess
this is an homicide case. But not that. That is why. Hold on, bossman. That is why I don't even allow anybody to come on my platform and just say something, because I expect some things to come from the legal team. Then everybody can now analyze those things. Oh, the legal team said. Look at where we start discussion from today now. What Baba said yesterday. Yes, because it was Baba who said it. That is good.
I just want to ask you a question. Do you agree that whoever newspaper that published the results of Mohbad to the world, they can be sued for bringing private, personal information of Mohbad to the public without taking permission from the family? Do you agree with me that they can be sued? Because Baba Mohbad is not aware of it?
Of course, yes.
They didn't get his consent before publishing it
to the
public. I don't care if the Lagos State are the one in charge of the body of Mohbad. They can be sued.
Hold on, bossman. Hold on, bossman. Lagos State is inside of the body, but Baba Mohbad, they have to seek his consent before they do anything. And I believe he signed before they even assume the body of the boy in the first place. Yeah, I understand all those things. But where we are now is we've gotten to the level of the legal team. This is where the legal team now need to be proactive. This is what we're talking about. I don't know, maybe you're understanding where I'm coming from. This is the legal team now needs to get into action and swing into action and be proactive. This is their job. This is their duty. This is what they're supposed to be reorientating people about. This is what they're supposed to be telling people. You know, let them understand. You know, but when the people don't even know what is going on, an individual can just come out, like what you say now, another person can twist your word and come out tomorrow and begin to say something different entirely. So who are we now to believe? So this is where the legal team need to swing into action. We are not saying they should be coming every 3 days or 4 days or 5 days, but we just need them.
I believe the legal team are working on
some details to the people. How long? Every day they keep working on the ground, they keep working on the ground. Are they working inside the grave? Which one is underground? What type of underground is that? We know all these things is just simple things to be done. Simple things. Look at what you're saying now. This is what they should have just say, okay, my people, we've gone to this place, we did this, we did that. But you know, it's so simple as ABC. Why must we complicate everything? Why?
See, I am only analyzing the publication of these people. I just analyze the publication of Punch newspapers and analyze the publication of BBC and the PM News. All right? And I said, in the letterhead, they never mentioned the correspondent that they spoke with, which Punch newspaper gave us the name, the first name and the last name of the staff that they spoke with in that facility. They did. I double-dared BBC and the team at TMS News to state the name of the person that did that job for them. This person they spoke with in the NMS lab. Give it to us. They haven't published those things, their names. So what are we talking about right now? So who is that person that they spoke with? So how did they get all these things? Did you see the paperwork have you vented? If you vented, you will see a lot of discrepancy in it. Have the government come out and say that whatever they publish, they can't say that they did not see all those things. Why can't they come out? Why can't the government themselves publish it themselves? Why did they have to go through BBC? Why did they have to go through TMS? They should have come out. Yes, they are the one behind it. They're playing games because they don't want to be hooked up in it. Why haven't the government debunk Punch publication. They haven't done all that. So what I'm saying, I'm only analyzing based on those publication of these three set of outlets. All right. And if the government know, what is now making me to suspect that there's a foul play in this game is that, number one, they did not state the name of this correspondent. And number two, the government has not debunked what Punch newspaper was they published on that said date. Because if they know that whatever they published was wrong, I know the government of Lagos State would have shut the company down. And you should know that Punch will never publish anything that they do not have no facts. Let the government of Lagos State come out and debunk whatever, and you will see what was going to happen. And I know that the legal team are also careful. They're also waiting for government to debunk whatever this thing. Because see, if you want to fight, you don't use all your missile to fight. You will keep some, and that is what they are keeping. I don't know their strategy. I'm just talking on my own. This is my own. This is my own thinking. So I don't know. So I am only talking based on what these other publications. But all the way, either it is true or not true, we will go on the 24th of this month, we will go and confirm. We are going to pay a visit to that lab ourselves with all this documentation that they printed out. We're going to show it to them. We will show it to them. And that's just the way it is. I mean, everything's going to be streamed live on all platforms. If you guys are going to allow that, it's going to. So if they allowed it, if they say yes, cool. If they say no, then they have to take action on that. But one thing I also want us to know is that when the Commissioner of Information was talking to Berekete, he never said they were going through a third party. How come now we're not hearing about a third party? They never mentioned a third party. Supervibe, the host, they never mentioned a third party. So how come now this month we start hearing about third party? Why haven't they told us that they went through a third party all this while? So why is it that we're just hearing of the third party now? Let me just thank my mic. Thank you very much for having me.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone. Good evening, Supervisor Boss. I respect you so much. Good afternoon, Bossman. Thank you for all this information you are giving out. I really salute your courage and your relentless efforts. I've known you for the day one, since the day one of this struggle. You've always been, a very strong voice in this justice for Mohbad. I wish we really appreciate you for that. But like what the supervisor was saying, you are privileged to all this information. Not everyone is privileged. And, like you all know, you have so many people that, they don't like the way you talk. Some people they don't even want to see you. And in you passing out some, legit information, they're going to criticize you. Even though what you are saying is actually fact, correct, and accurate. They're going to pick some little fault or trying to play around it. But if the legal team really come out, we don't ask them to, this is what, just, the achievement in the past. Like, okay, this is what we have achieved. This is step. Like this publication, they should just come out. Yeah, this publication that that is circulating everywhere. We don't want the public to put, to give it relevant. That statement alone, we put that publication, we throw it to the trash. But when you're talking to us, even though you have the privilege to the information and everything you are saying is fact, we see how so many people around that they don't even want to hear your voice. They're not going to believe you. Believe me, they're not going to believe you. That is why we say the legal team should just... We have PR. The PR has not even come out for a single day. Like, even just... We only know about the introduction. No update yet. It's going to 3 weeks now. And what really baffled me so much, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, when Mr. Muiwa was going around the platform, he was like, next week, you will see our action. Last week, when nothing happened, and I know Buki Jete was like, this week there will still be another shock. We just, all these are just like audio action. We're not really seeing the action, coming forth. That is why some people are really, really more relentless. They're frustrated, and people are really, drawing back from this justice for Mohbad, because we really need public need to be informed. We don't need to know the step they are taking. But they've taken some steps, in the previous time. And people just want to have idea. Okay, this, we still have people that, we can still push forward because the legal team, it's actually correct. I don't dispute your fact. I don't dispute your submission. But people, we just want the source to come from like the body, like the legal team. It will carry more weight than an individual. That is just my submission.
You know that the legal team. Sorry for cutting you short, sir. We have a son Shitu. All right, he's the one that's actually running the affairs of Justice for Mohbad now. Don't you think that he has his reason why he's keeping quiet? And I know that there's something they're planning this month, probably on the same day with Corona inquest. There's something big that the legal team are working on that they're going to come out and speak. And you talk about the PR. I'm also on the side of the public too. I don't know why the PR has not come out to say something. All this while it's been 2 weeks that he started this job. So I know that as of yesterday, he was actually working on some things to come out. So I'm still waiting for him. So I believe that probably 1 or 2 this week, and I'm very sure that he's going to come out and speak to people because we want to hear his voice. We want to engage him. The public want to engage him. We want him to come out and say 1 or 2 things. Maybe he's not being. Maybe the legal team did not give him the permission to talk. I guess I want you also to know that the legal team also. Now this is not Odumosu. This is not about Odumosu. Now we have a son. It's Shitu, right? He's the one that is running the affair of Justice for Mohbad. They must have 1 or 2 reasons why they want to come out now. Everything has reasons. They have their own reason why they don't want to come out. I can't control that. I also want us to give them the chance that they have their own reason. They are probably, I don't know, but I know that the legal team are planning on something that is going to interest you. It's going to interest every one of us on Justice for Mohbad, and there's something big that is coming up this month. Can you just be a little bit patient?
All right, that is a very good one. We'll be patient.
Yeah, there is something big. There is something big coming up. You'll be so proud. We guys, you'll be going to be so proud. All right. In fact, it was because of this thing that was coming up. That is why we have to put a civil demonstration at the lab of the NMS lab, so that before then they can have access to the whatever we get back, the feedback that we get from the lab. And that's just the way it is. See, this case of Mohbad is not just a my mind thing. It is a big case. I just want us to a little bit calm down. All right. We have Shitu, and I know that he's able to do it. He's capable of doing things. He has his reason why he's keeping quiet. And I'm very sure when it's the right time for him to talk, he's going to do something. I don't want us to keep pushing. Let them come with their strategy. We don't know. Our own job is just to analyze things. I don't want us to push them too hard, so that they will not we don't want us to push them too hard and then they will start doing things that they're supposed not to do. Let us just be patient and we just wait for them. You are right. I held on to that. But
honestly, I would have loved to be in Pennsylvania because I'm in New York. I live in New York. But that's by next week we'll be going on a family trip to Canada. If not, I actually want to meet you.
Can you come to? There is someone in Chicago that inboxed me that needs someone. There's a TV station that they want. Can you meet up with this person? We need someone that is very close to Chicago. If you're on Justice for Mohbad and you live around Chicago, can you inbox me, please? We have something for you guys. If you live in Chicago and you are for Justice for Mohbad, can you reach out to my inbox, please, so that we can reach out to you? There's something they're planning as well. So at Chicago, please. I don't know.
Our friends. I believe we get this justice in Jesus' name. Thank you so much, boss man. Thank you, boss.
And we should all know that justice is not going to come easy. I think the principalities and power from the high places, it is really, it's not going to come easy at all. I'm going to let you know that even the government, there are some people that are actually subduing this, pressing this justice for Mohbad. They did not want us to have justice at all. At this point, I can singularly tell you, this is my own opinion, that there are some forces that actually pressing this down, that they did not want us to have this justice. Or what the effort of the government. Do you know, let me not give you an original. Do you know that there are some petition that was written from the legal team for a while that have not been looked into before the palace even petitioned Baba? They did not look into the petition that was written by us till now. There are some people, they were shielding some people. And then the palace wrote a petition, and within 24 hours, they carried on the assignment. Can you see what is going on? Now, people that do not know that what is the legal team doing? What are they doing? They don't know that you are fighting with the municipalities and power, and you think it's going to be easy. We need to calm down sometimes. We really need to calm down sometimes. So now I want to let you know that the same thing that the lawyer of the other team can do, Shitu can do the same thing. The same connection that he has, the same house where he enter, Shitu can enter the same place too. So what are we not saying that as if Shitu is a baby lawyer? You know what he's doing. Let us give them. All what we need to do is just to support them. If he's not coming out to talk, he must have and probably have his reason. And you will see that they are planning something big this month, and you are going to be proud of them. Let it come out. And I just want to I want to hang my mic here. I don't want to talk too much because the more I talk, the more I say things that I'm supposed to say. Thank you very much. Hello, are you there? They are flagging again. Host, are you there? Queen IBC, Lolo baby, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you, boss man.
Please just keep talking, so just to keep the platform.
No. You are the one. You know how
I don't want to talk because the more I talk, the more I keep dodging things at us. I've not even said anything at all. I'm only waiting. We're only waiting for the government. I know that people see we are all in justice for Mohbad together, right? We need to just work together, and that's just the way it is. There are some things. So, the legal team are not saying anything. They must have actually they have their own strategy of what they're actually holding on to. All right, which is not every time we need to be bashing them. I'm not part of the legal team. I'm just here, but I am not relenting. Every one of us here, you can't just sit on the comfort zone and expect justice to just come to your doorpost. No, it's not going to come to your doorpost. You go out there and seek for justice.
You have to fight
you
for
go out, get information, do things, get your it is. So don't just sit under the keyboard of the phone and expect justice to come to you. You go out there and seek it. And that's just the way it is. So if I am doing my own civil diligence, I think everyone can do the same too. If you, instead of you coming to bash this, and I don't expect you to like me and all that, or my style of speaking and all that. But it's what I'm trying to let you know is that you can, I swear, do the same thing that I'm doing. Go, instead of you bashing bossman or people that are on the front line, you can, I swear, take the leadership role, take it by force. Nobody's going to give it to you like that. You want to fight the fire, you want to challenge the power that be, they're not going to give it to you like that. You will seek it. Saying evidence to come to you, it's not going to come to your doorpost. It's not evidence is not going to come on your door. Come, open the door. I'm the evidence. You go out there and seek it. So if some people are doing it, why are you jealous? Why are you bashing? Why everything when we're supposed to work together and do the right thing? So the right thing is that we're going to go out there, we'll go and protest. We'll go for this civil demonstration, and we'll go to all this documents. We'll go and present it to them. Are you aware of all these things? Does this thing come out of your lab? Exactly. That's what we're going to do. So let us wait till 24th of this month and before we know what to do.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Please, we just have to take this easy. I don't know how we are going to to be talking to them about this issue. It's not easy. This is Nigeria, right? This is not Ghana. This is not Cotonou. Nigeria government are very, very difficult to deal with. And then some people need to understand that. It's not easy. These people that we are dealing with, it's not just only state. we are dealing with federal, it's from state level to federal level. It is not easy, honestly. We are going to get the justice, but trust me, it's not something that will come just in an easy way. And there are two things that we are fighting on now. First of all is the power, and secondly, they have the money to fight this justice. Like Baba said yesterday that someone said is going to sell one land 500 million to the case. 500 million is a lot of money, but so that's why we have to.
Yeah. So you heard about that too, right?
Sorry?
So you heard about that? I said
yes, I was on his platform yesterday.
They are beating their chest. They're one of the chiefs of the
exactly.
palace. Saying, you, Omo, they speak in Yoruba. They say, you, Omo Atonriwa. Omo Atonriwa, Owa Sibi Bayi. Il kono jewa tabata ile kono 500 and some. Sorry, my Yoruba is really bad. So tabata ile kon for 500 million. I mean, we are going to sue you, or you will do court with you. We do, trying to subdue this man. It's just too bad. It's just too bad. Can you go ahead, man? Sorry about that. Okay, she's busy.
Yeah, boss man, I think I have a little bit challenge with Ekiti State government too. I don't know if Ekiti State government really want to fight for Baba Mohbad, because we have like two senatorial, about three senators representing Ekiti, in Senate House. But I don't know if they're making any effort to support this man.
See, that Ekiti State, no law, the government can receive, but this is from the federal. I'm telling you the truth. This case that is going on right now is above the might of the governor of Lagos State. I'm telling you this thing. That is the fact. See, it's high time. See, this is, people are saying, even if the wife of the disease that is doing, this is not even, this is not have nothing to do with the wife of the disease anymore. This case, it has nothing to do with the wife of the disease. There's a power that be that are actually doing things. I'm telling you this thing, that there are some petition that has been written, that has been submitted for over a month, that they've not touched. And the palace wrote the petition, and within 24 hours, they did it. So what are you talking about? The power that be, they were shielding some people. So what are we talking about now? We are not fighting the government. I will never fight the government, but I can challenge them. I can challenge the lies. Every one of us can do that. If you are really for justice for Mohbad, instead of you being on the closed door and all that, go out there and look for things to seek for justice. Justice is not going to come to you. It's not easy to get justice. You go out there. During the time of this guy, is it in the US? What's the name of this guy that Ford? Is it George Floyd? People came out. If they did not,
George Floyd.
If they did not protest, do you know how many days of protest before they could get that justice? They did not just fold their hands. They went out there to seek justice. They fought for that justice, and they got it. So if you have people that are on the front line, why we keep bashing people? Why can't we just walk and keep encouraging people and all stuff like that? Like I said, I'm not, if you think I'm privy to information, you can I swear be privy to information. If you do the right thing, press the right buttons, use all the resources that you have around you, use it to seek for information, you will get it. Do you know what messed these people up right now? Is that they even choosing America to take that lab is the problem. Because there's no information you take to America, you should know that they cannot forge anything. America doesn't join them to lie.
They have their integrity to protect.
Of course. And don't just know that if we should go to the NMS and they deny that they never received anything, it's not going to be NMS case again. It's going to be NMS case and against America too. This case is not going to be international. We help them to amplify it. We skyrocket. We will tell MMS that you need to go to CNN. Yes, you want the press conference? You need to go to CNN and amplify this matter. And that's what we are going to do. So I'm sorry. It's just too much. I'm sorry to say, it's just too much. The power is just too much. The power that they want justice for Mohbad. They don't want that justice for him.
They just try every possible means just to suppress this judgment, just to throw it under the carpet. They try every possible means. And you know, the more they lie, the more people expose them. And for you to tell a lie, you need another lie to cover a lie. So, I mean, people begin to say that this government, they really try their possible best just to throw this justice away, not to give justice to Mohbad, which is very, very bad.
Mr. Abi, what's the pronunciation of the name? Your TikTok thing?
It's Abi.
Abi. All right. Now take a look at this. Do you watch Berekete?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
When the Commissioner of Information said they took this thing to Pennsylvania, did you watch that part? Now,
I heard it. The craziest statement he made was that it was on a queue. How do you explain that on a queue?
On the queue. They need to come and tell us how long did that specimen stay on the queue for? And number two, did they tell us that they sent the specimen through a third party?
Even though if it was a third party to NMS, as long as it has something to do with NMS, they will have that information in their database. Any of their lab all over the America, they could pull out any information about any particular specimen, might have taken to their lab. Like, for example, now I'm using Advantage Care in New York. I go to California. I go to Advantage Care office. They pull out my information from there. It's global. It's all over their offices, their branches. It's like interconnected to one another. So, and for the Baba, Punch should have gone there, and they couldn't find anything related to such. That means nothing was taken to them. So why using the top party? If it was a top party, the commissioner could have said that on the offset. Yes.
That is the discrepancy in that statement now. You never told the world that you used a third party. So why is it that because Punch newspaper came up and debunked whatever you guys said, then you now came out that no, you came out, we used a third party. You never said you used any third party. And two, I know since you said you reside in the US, I used to be in the US before I relocated to Canada, and I'm going to tell you something, sir. You know about IPA law, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know that in the US, you cannot give specimen? They don't accept specimen from international. They don't accept international specimen. So if they not claim that they use a third party, maybe the third party that owns that lab is a Nigerian. So they did not tell the NMS that this specimen is from Nigeria. Now you see that they also broke another law. They are setting trap for themselves. So if they come through a third party, so that means the lab that we're talking about, TS, some science lab. We shall have that. I don't want to come out to say that the result that came out is fake. Right? I know. I can see this discrepancy. I have the result. I have the letterhead of that lab, the real letterheaded lab, right? But we are seeing, not just me, saying we analyzed this on your platform yesterday. Discrepancy. There's a lot of discrepancy in the story of the TMS results. And that's why I said, who was the correspondent that they spoke with at the lab? They've not come out to tell us the name of because they know that if they gave us the name, we will go there. This person working with your organization, the person will be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
We gave them the name of Esther Dede. Esther Dede is the member of NMS Lab. Let them go and confirm it any day, anytime. And I double dare them to do the same thing. They did not do that. Drop a name of who you spoke with. They never did. 14 days, they've not sued Punch newspaper. They've not shut down Punch newspaper. So what is stopping them from doing that?
Like what I said, Bossman, when you tell a lie, next time you need to tell another lie just to cover that lie. So they told a lie about the lab, so they know it wasn't working. They have to tell another lie by using
a third party
lab. So when this one cuts again, they might Another lie we still need to come out. You just need to take a lie to cover a lie, and the more you lie, the more you know.
The result that they came up with, did they sign? There was no signature there. Did the NMS lab, did they sign? We have a document that they signed it. We have a document that they signed from NMS lab. Did they sign the document?
Let me tell you something. I have a boss. Even when you presenting a gift card, like a greeting card to my boss, and you don't sign your card, he doesn't regard that card. American man, there is nothing they do for it to be authentic. The signature needs to be, you need to append your signature on it. Like, for that result not to have a signature, I don't think it's actually authentic.
See, the fact even that they even came out to publish all the results of Mohbad and 2 pages were missing. 2 pages were missing. Why will you publish one by one, page 1 and page 2? And then what happened to the other 2 pages? It's 8 pages, right? Why didn't they publish the 8 pages? Why was that 2 pages missing in those pages that they published? What happened to 2 pages? What is it that they were hiding in those 2 pages that they don't want the world to see?
The pages are on transit. So,
and then they publish as a private information of a person without taking consent from the family. Can we put this into the public? They did not do that. That is another angle that Baba Aloba has a big case. So he has it. I'm only talking. Yeah. I'm not talking on behalf of the legal team. I'm talking for myself.
You're actually correct. How would they put the information on the on the public without the consent of the father of the deceased?
Baba has a copy of the result. No.
Hello, Bossman. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Please, can I chip in something very quick?
Go ahead, sir.
Do you know we are fighting against APC and Tinubu? They have their people in America. That's why they are telling you people that they send specimen to America, to a third party. We should be straight in what we are doing. Tinubu is in this case. This is the one that is holding this justice. We should forget about Sanwo-Olu. Sanwo-Olu has no power enough to this extent. I don't know if you understand me.
We are not talking about African country. If it were to be America, South Africa or any African country, then you say the president has the right. Europe, there's no president here.
I didn't say the president has the right. These people that killed Mohbad, that they are Tinubu boys.
But they cannot fight American government. Sorry, if they are lying, they cannot fight.
They are not fighting American government. They have somebody in America that is working for them.
Sabob, I don't want us to don't mention names of Baba at the top.
Yeah, sorry. I know. I'm sorry. I just want to say it because me, I don't like beating around the bush. I like saying straight. That's why I don't come up and talk.
Careful on what we say too. You have to be very careful on what we say too.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me mute for now.
Where's my cutoff? Yeah, I get my stuff. I'm just gonna put it in my locker. I don't have to take it with me.
The boy. Do you want to talk?
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it in my locker. Very cool.
The boy.
We're going downstairs. We go. Yeah. And we go later.
Hello, the boy. Are you there? Do you want to say something, the boy? Hello, the boy. Are you there? You want to say something? I guess the person's not ready to talk. Yeah. Anything about politics, we should take it away from here. I guess the cruise master, over to you. You want to say something? Because I know you were here, you drop again. Hello, cruise master, you want to say something? Not talking. I guess they are flagging us. They are really flagging us. People are not tapping. Lolly baby, you want to say something?
Yeah, I'm a boss man. Can you hear me, sir?
Hold on. We have a cruise master is here now.
Let the guy speak. My network. Yeah.
Cruise master, over to you, please.
I think we should not involve politics in all of this. If you don't want them to shut the Justice for Mohbad down. To the other person talking about Baba at the top and everybody, anything that makes you to involve politics, they will shut the OJ for and don't turn it to politics stuff. Just do your analysis the way you can do it, and don't make it like this against this, that against that. If you want justice for Mohbad, you can analyze whatever you want to analyze without involving names, pointing names, what you don't have evidence about. And politics is a no, no, no. Don't go to the politics route because they are going to shut the G4M down, and there is nothing anybody can, do about it. Because that's a stepping into another cycle entirely, which we don't need to get involved into. Justice for Mohbad and justice we shall get. Thank you very much, sir.
Is that the cruise master talking, or is that super vibe? Cruise master, was that you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
And that sounds like your voice sounds similar to Super Vibe. It's just me. I thought it was Super Vibe that was talking because your picture was punctuating. I don't know. Maybe it's for my side or your side. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I concur to what you just said, that we should leave politics out of this. Okay, take politics out of this. This is the naming names of all this big don in the politics. I guess you don't need to be dropping those names and all that. The thing is that I believe that every one of us want to know what Kpai Mohbad, but even some people on the other end of that you people call that you guys know as anti-justice, as I know that some of them that also want to know, they want to know what actually Kpai Mohbad and all that. But the thing is that there's a lot of discrepancy in all those publications and we need to we can't fight the government. They are too big for us to fight. But what we can do is we can challenge any theory they're coming up with. We can challenge it. That's just the way it is. We can't fight the government. I don't think we are fighting the government. We are not anti-government. We are just here to talk. So